Welcome everyone. I am wandering off and we're going through Final Fantasy XI online. Um, and we are currently playing a monk. At this point we are level 51. We just in the last video we did the quest to raise our level cap. Um and in this video we're going to check something. We might end up just leveling to 55, but we're going to check and see something before we do this, or before we go ahead and level. So we will find out. But like I say, I'm not sure. So and I know that sounds very confusing. I'm also confused. So let's just put it that way. We're going to items. Okay, we do have an instant warp. However, we should ask him to put signet on us just to make sure it doesn't fall off. And all right. So in a previous episode, we tried to do Bastok Mission, a Bastok mission, and we came up short-handed because something wasn't letting us go forward with it. So we had to take a break from that episode and create a new episode, and we got our level. Oops, it's not where we want to go. We want to go to Wano and upper, or not upper. We want to go to sorry, my mind's all over the place right now. We want to go to Relude Garden. No, we want to go to lower. Yeah, lower. Wano. Like I said, my mind's all over the place, so I'm trying to figure it out. This is it really messed me up by having to do it this way. Oh, we should have went to the Mog House. Oh, come on. Really? Thank you. So we want to actually enter lower Wano from the Mog House. So current region, and then so like I say, I don't know if we fixed our issue or not, and we're going to find out now. If we didn't fix our issue by doing the level cap raise now, then we're gonna actually have to go about and but let's see to make sure. So we want to talk to Gabby Demohoi. Welcome to Neptune Spire. Okay, so that is what it is. In order to get this quest to work, you need to unlock. Apparently, you cannot do it at level 50, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is. So, show me your goods. I'm fine and well, and there's a blank spot, so we're going to click that. Ordinary travelers don't ask about Kinshoto. You really want to know? Fine, allow me to explain. Kinshoto is a special trading organization founded years ago by Grandmaster Aldo's father. We only conduct trades with our exclusive membership. Thanks to our monopolies on certain trade routes, we offer a wide selection of rare goods. Application for membership are required to obtain a Tenchoto invite from an active member in good standing, or acquire a Tenchoto application form from our branch in Bastok. Please show me your Tenchoto invite or your Tenchoto application form, and I will issue a Tenchoto membership card. All right. So what irritates me about this is we were able to start this. We were actually able to start this mission at level 50. However, until you have reached the level cap, or you have increased your level cap, you're not able to continue it. And so I figured that was what was blocking us. And so what we're going to do, we ended up buying this invite because I was thinking maybe we could just, if we had the invite in our inventory, we could just maybe talk to her, but it wouldn't let us, so we had to wait. And so now we can actually, why does it feel like we, oh, I know, never mind. So what we're going to do now is I would much rather do it the way you get it for free, and just go get the Tenchoto application form from Jagger in Bastok, but since we bought it, we're going to give it to her. So yes, that Tenchoto invite is valid. You are now a member of the Tenchoto. In addition to our Ueno headquarters, we also have a branch in Bastok. Please take the door in the back. You may invite a new member with your Tenchoto invite, or you may dispose of it in any way you please. Well, we look forward to serving you. Okay, so now we have the Tenchoto membership card, and now we also got one that we can go sell on the auction house. But you can do it for free without buying one off the auction house, and that's a much better deal, because then you get the application, you hand it to her, and then she gives you an invite, and then you could go sell it on the auction house. So but we had to skip that part because of the way things ended up working for us. Okay, so now we are on the right track, and we can actually work through this this mission. So I will have the video labeled so that it's going to be part 1, and this is going to be part 2. We have read through this entire walkthrough. It's Bastok Mission 4-1, and in the video that's part 1, we actually took the time and read through everything there was to do in this mission, and I'm not going to read it again. So if you are wishing to see me read it, you're going to have to watch part 1 first, and then you can come watch how it's done in this video. And I apologize because I would like to keep them one solid video, but because of our luck and the way it worked out, we are doing it this way. But it's a good lesson. So you want to have done before you start this mission, before you start Bastok Mission 4-1, you will want to have gone and talked to Matt and raise and complete that very first level cap mission where you raise your level cap to 55, and then you can start this mission and not have any issues. So as we I mean, I will be reading kind of as we go along, because I actually have to look up what we're supposed to do, but I won't be pulling it up on screen. So if you want to see it on screen and me reading it out loud, you'll need to watch part 1. And so what we're doing now that we finally got into the Tinshoto is we want to go talk to Aldo, and he's going to give us a silver bell. And so we'll enter here, and they give us a cutscene door, which is fantastic, right? Our very own cutscene door. So it's fancy. And finally, once we're inside, key item, permanent. So Tinshoto members card. Examine Tinshoto members card. Please present this card to gain access to the Tinshoto. And so now that we're here, we are going to walk inside, and oh, well, that's fine. Items. Now there is a part of this quest that we had done already, and it was to grab the Quadeb Augury shell and the Quadeb charm, and so this is where we'll be using them. And that is also explained in part 1. I'm sorry that this is very disappointing to me, but if I die in this one, you guys won't ever see it, so it won't matter. And I'll know next time. So we want to talk to Aldo, who's standing in this room. And Aldo, so you're the new diplomatic attaché. What? You got a secret message from the Archduke? Well, let me see it. I see. Thanks for getting this to me. It says I'm supposed to tell you about Magicite. Magicite is found deep inside Castle Ostroha, Devoy, and Beidou. But those places are thick with beastmen, and those beastmen are quite cunning. You'll need this to get inside Beidou, Aldo. So this is Verena. Aldo? What is it, Verena? Can't you see I have a guest? I know, that's what it's about. I heard that the Archduke has made a statement. He ordered all beastmen out of Bueno. He must not think it's safe to have them around anymore. What? I think those creeps in the palace are a lot worse than any beastmen we have here. It's like they're wearing masks. You can't tell what they're thinking, and Their eyes are like cold stones. You're not gonna follow that order, are you? Aldo, well, I know how you feel, but with Beastmen on the rampage out there, you can't blame people for feeling jittery about the ones in here. You've heard about all that, haven't you? Yeah, I've heard, but the Beastmen in town haven't even hurt anybody. Ever hurt anybody. I know that, Verena, but I don't think the average Waynoan would agree. No, maybe it's the wise thing to do, taking action before things get out of hand. Well, I'll see if I can think up a better alternative. Don't worry, I'll be the last guy to chase them out of town. Okay, you promised, remember? Verena? So this is Fickblix. Oh, Ficky. Ficky, are you alright? That's a weird thing to ask. I'm always alright. How about you? You look pale. Oh, no, I'm fine. Oh, alright. Well, let's get going. Okay. So, now we have the silver bell. And key item. It is permanent. Silver bell. Examine silver bell. A mithril bell said to soothe the soul of even the fiercest Quadev, needed to open the door to the deeper parts of Beidou. Alright, and then now that we have done that, we want to come and talk to this person, Sital Mansell. Sital Mansell. Wait, so all you got from Aldo was a silver bell? Kinda stingy-wingy of him, don't you think? There's a place in Bordeaux where you need a Coruscant rosary, and a black martini necklace just to get in. If you want, we can try to hook you up. Tell you what, I'll trade you a Coruscant rosary for a Quadev charm, and I'll let you have a black mantini necklace if you find me a Quadev augury shell. And then, so this is the part where you want to trade him one item at a time. So we're gonna give him the Quadev augury shell. Then we're gonna, okie dokie, here you go. And so now we have the black mantini necklace. Then we want to open trade with him one more time. And we want to give him the Quadev charm. And say okay. Okie dokie, here you go. And now we have obtained the Coruscant rosary. And then go to key items. Coruscant rosary. Examine Coruscant rosary, yes. A rosary that glows with an eerie light. It has the power to weaken magic seals needed to open the door into the deeper parts of Beidou. And then black mantini necklace. Examine black mantini necklace. A long necklace made from dark bone. It has the power to break the strongest magic seals needed to open the door to the deeper parts of Beidou. So all three of those items are needed in order to get further into Beidou. Once you have done this, you want to exit and go out the cutscene door. And then you want to go to the shop to talk to Muckvix. So the best way is just to run. Well, since we're here at the auction house, we're gonna put our... Oh, we might not be able to right now because 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so since our auction house is full, because you can only have 7 items up at a time, we'll have to put this away. Oh, there it is. Alright, and we'll have to remember that we have it and sell it later on. Now we want to come down here, and there's this guy named Bo Harg. He's always standing right here. When you need to come to talk to Muckvix, this is Muckvix junk shop. It is at H9 and Lower Wano, and if you check the map, we'll see we're right here. It says gyms by Kishama, which is an upper level, but we're on the lower level, so it's just gonna be right here. And then we'll open the door. Oops. If we can get out of the menu. And then we will run through. We will open this door. And there's a guy standing there. There's one standing there. And we'll come in here. And then we'll come up to Muckvix, which is standing on this crate. And Muckvix, Castle Ostroha. What you gonna go there for? Well, you can get killed. Go get killed for all I care. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But hey, you gotta have a Yugudo torch to get in there, and not just any old torch. You need a special one from a tree on the Saramogo Champagne. And what do you know? We're all out of the stuff. Maybe Ficky's got some extra. He stops by Otroha once in a while. He's out on the streets again, ain't he? I can never figure out why he's gotta be so buddy with all them people. Okay, and so we talked to him, and for some reason it's mandatory to come talk to him first. After you've done that, you run out here, and then you go up to Upper Wano. So we'll just run back to the home point. And after you talk to Muckvix, you want to go to Upper Wano, and let's see, we want to let me find okay, yeah, so we're gonna go up to Upper Ueno and speak with Peya Sabaya at I-8. So travel to Upper. So we want to see if we can. And sorry about this. It's disappointing that this is the way it's being done. But that is the way it is, I guess. It's a lesson for the next time. Okay, so we want to find I-8, and I believe it's right over here. Yeah. And we want to talk to Peya Sabia, and we'll get a cutscene. Peya Sabia, I'm helping Verena and Vicky grow flowers. We water them every day. I sure hope they bloom soon. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Verena. So, still no sprout, huh? I know, it's such a bummer. I water them every day, though. They'll never grow. Water 'em all you want. No way Vicky's seeds will ever sprout here in Wayno ever. Look, why don't you just hush? You never know till you try. Oh, you're always on Flicky's side, aren't you? I think they'll sprout. Huh? Everyone talks to me now that I've planted them. That makes me so happy. So, even if the flowers never bloom, it was still good. Vicky. Oh, and this is Jiba. Whatever. I have to get back to Mux. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, Fickblix. I'm going home too. I hope they sprout you out tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for everything. And thanks for bringing the fertilizer, Giba. Whatever, I'm not doing it for you. And then, it mentions one thing, to do. One more thing to do, once after you've talked to that person, and you want to come to, Bodin, I guess is his name, and let us. Yeah, okay. So, we will need to have a piece of coral meat with us, and I just bought one off the auction house. So we will talk to him. Say, are you heading to Devoy? Then you'll need this crest of Devoy. You can't break the inner seal without it. I want to trade this for a slice of coral meat. What do you say? Will you bring me a slice of coral meat? I'll do it for the crest. Not now, so we'll choose. I'll do it for the crest. All right, thanks. You can find corals on the Saramugu Champagne. All right, and then so we're gonna trade him this piece. And we're gonna give it to him. Ah, yes, this is what I need, thanks. Alrighty, here's the crest of the boy, just like I promised. Wait, what? You want to know what I'm going to use this slice of krill meat for? To tell you the truth, my sister's not well. Hey, Adia, it's me, remember? I want meat. Bring me a slice of krill meat, drenched in bright red blood. Quickly, make haste or I'll devour you. Okay, okay, I brought you some, so don't give me that evil look anymore. Ha 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 ha. Such delicious looking meat, the fat so perfectly marbled. Ah, fresh meat. My sister was so nice before she got sick. She was so looking forward to marrying Albrecht. But one day after she came back from a picnic with Alista, she got a headache and stayed in bed. Then she got like that. Everybody says she's under some kind of curse. Albrecht's been praying at the temple every day, hoping for relief. I heard the crest would lift the curse, but it didn't work either. But I don't think she's cursed at all. She's never done anything bad to get cursed like that. Oh, Adia. And so, I don't like to show her like this, but I don't know what to do anymore. That fiance of hers, Albrecht, is always at the temple. So now we have the crest of the boy, and that actually starts another quest with him. And we will do that at another time. Key item, permanent, crest of the boy. Examine crest of the boy. Needed to break the orc's barrier in the boy. Alright, so we've done all that. Now we're going to go back to the home point, and we need to return to Muck Fix's shop. So Lower Wayno and current region lower. We'll go to the Mog House. And then we'll step out into the great wide world of Lower Wayno. And then we'll just run all the way down and I think it was 54 when we can get new weapons. So now we'll come back to Muckfix's junk shop and go in here. And then go in here. And then we will talk to Muckfix again. And we'll get a cutscene this time. Castle Oatstraha What you gonna do go there for? Well, you can get yourself killed for all I care. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But hey, you gotta have a Yugudo torch to get in there. And not just any old torch. You need a special one from the tree of on the Soramugo champagne. And what do you know? We're all out of that out of the stuff. Maybe Ficky's got some extra. He stops by Troha once in a while. He's out on the streets again, ain't he? I can never figure out why he's gotta be so buddy-buddy with all them people. Muck, I'm home. Well, speak of the devil, hey, you got a Yugoto torch on you? Yeah, I've got one. Well, cough it up for the sweetheart right here. No problem, I was just going to head out to Castle Otroha right now. Hey, what are you trying to say? I never asked you to head out there. I was just playing with Verena, but she's feeling down, and I know why. The beasties outside town are getting restless. That makes Verena worried. So I'm going to Stroham and ask them to settle down. I think the beasties outside can get along with people, like I could with Verena. I really believe so. Yeah, maybe you've got a point there. Well, I'm off. Hey, Ficky. Yeah, Muck, you be careful out there. I'll be okay. They'll listen to me. Yeah, my generation can't forget the war, so it's a real hard. It's real hard to relate. But you kids don't remember none of that, so I think you can bridge the gap. Yeah, for all of us. Vicky, is Vicky here? Hey, you just missed him. Said something about going to Castle Otstroha. You didn't see him on your way in here? No, it's just some adventurers said they were going out to hunt beastmen, so I got so worried. I always told him to stay here in town. I told him if people found him in a dungeon somewhere, they might mistake him for a bad beastman, and then they'd ain't nothing you can do. That kid's a beastie, and even the people in this town give us the cold shoulder. Well, he don't belong out there. None neither, but I still think he's safer out there than in here. I'm so worried about him. That girl understands things that only us beasties do. Maybe Vicky and her can break down the walls that keep us apart. I just hope they watch out for those guys craving that mysterious power. Oops, hey, about it. Forget about it. So now we have the key item Yugudo Torch. And it's a permanent Yugudo Torch. Examine Yugudo Torch. A torch used by beastmen use it to venture further into Castle Otstroha. And alright, so again, the three places that we need to visit are Devoy, Castle Troha, and also Bedu again. So we haven't been to Devoy or Castle Otroha in this playthrough just yet, but we have already been to Bedu. So if you remember, Beidou is the one where we did the quest, the 4 musketeers, and had to kill the 20 copper quadebs, and so we will be going back there. We're going to go down the list, and we're going to go to Devoy first, and so we need to go to Jugner Forest, and I believe we don't have that one just yet, so we'll go to the markets and have Igsley port us there. Alright, so since we're heading out into the world, we want to make sure we have an instant warp, and the signet. I mean, I'm overemphasizing the signet probably in this whole entire playthrough because it does last it does last quite a while, but it's always good to have it recast on you before you leave. So we need to go to Jugner Forest. Excuse me. Understood. And away to Jugner Forest you go. So now we're going to try to get through this area. Well, through this whole entire section without fighting anybody. We're just going to try to get what we need and skedaddle. So mount. Okay, so we are going to be looking for Devoy. And Devoy happens to be right down here. And Igsley actually ports us to where the guide is, the survival guide is. And so we can just, since we have not gotten it before, we might as well get it now. And we might have to wait for a second because I wasn't realizing we were oh, come on, hurry up. So there's like a cooldown timer if you try to call it too fast. Okay, so we're gonna follow down the river. And you'll just want to stay on this side. You can cross the river with using a bridge, but in this scenario we just want to walk down. And Devoy, the further we get into it, the harder the monsters do get. In this particular video we won't we should be okay. We shouldn't run into the high level enemies, but there are some enemies we will want to watch out for, but they're Okay, and then we need to, yeah, so need to go straight down. And my elbows, my elbows are really sore because I keep, like, I use my armrests, and after a bit, your elbows just start getting rubbed raw. And so they, and it's like, I just, like, I'm more comfortable with my arms on my armrest than I am with my elbows hanging around. If that makes any sense. However, we are going to call our trusts just to make sure we, you know, are somewhat safe. And then we are going to now I can't, I'm pretty sure that these guys are by sight. I'm not sure if you can, I normally just throw on both the silent and the prism. You probably can get away with just putting on the prism in this area, I think. But I'm okay, so let me check. We need to go, we want to head to G7 and enter the wall of dark arts. So G7. If we look on our map, so G7 is going to be right here. So we're just gonna, from our survival guide, we're gonna, oh, and I didn't get it. So we'll have to, good thing I noticed that. A waste of, complete waste of powder, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, there we go. So anyway, we're going to put our prism powder back on. Items. And so we just want to walk this way. And I just barely learned how to use the toggle, how to actually toggle the buffs. Before I was having to use a job ability to get rid of the invisibility. And I did finally learn how to actually toggle up the buffs. And if you're using a controller, you just press Y twice, and then it will bring up a little red box around your buffs, and then you can press A, and it will make the it will cancel the whatever buff you want. So that's how you do it with a controller. All right, so we want to come here, and this is the wall of dark arts, and we should get a cutscene. Really? Oh, come on. I didn't. There. If you're fast enough, you can. Um, but there, I believe there's going to be a cutscene. So let's. Or. Oh, it must not. Huh. Okay. I thought it was in this one. Well. Okay, so this is the monastic cavern, which there are different parts to. This part is all by itself. Um, so this is the one you want for the Magicite. Um, and but those orcs, if they're turned around, and their backs are to you, then you can, um, you can easily avoid getting them to aggro to you. But if they see you, then they'll start trying to fight you. Anyway, this is the Magicite that we are looking for, and this is our first one. Frank Mage, you called for me, Your Majesty? Destin. Frank Mage, I was not expecting you so soon. Monarlius, tell him. Predicu. Yes, sire. Frank Mage, I've summoned you here today to talk about one thing, the Northlands investigation. Oh yes, those Bastoker Humes are causing no end of trouble, saying they want to investigate here, there, and the other place. It is true, the Humes are fools and no better. Can they truly believe that some ancient power lies hidden in that forsaken wasteland? Oh, this is much Avat. Ha! Don't they hope to find the gates to eternal paradise there? And that lair of fiends most preposterous. We must take control of this situation immediately. Still, we cannot let them walk about the Northlands freely. Who knows what they're plotting under the guise of this investigation. Frank Mage, listen, go to the investigation, go with the investigation party, and keep a close eye on what our foreign friends do. They are up to something, it is certain. I'm sure nothing will come of this, but in case they do find something in that wasteland, do not let them take it. Understood? As you command, my lord. I would give the very blood that runs in my veins if it were to further the cause of our kingdom. You can rely on me. These foreigners are willy and faithless. Never let your guard down, and may the goddess of the dawn protect you in her mercy. The king has taken a beautiful queen. and I think a splendid addition to the royal family is not far off. An heir, perhaps. We people of Sandioria, too, must ever look to the future. The Elven must never fall behind foreigners in power of faith or faith. I understand, Your Grace. Very good. Do well, Frank Mage. Yes, sire. My life for the kingdom. As I thought, there's nothing here, only barren wastelands, as far as the eye can see. Kuro. But there's something wrong about this place, I can feel it. I don't think, Wink, we should leave Ex Archibald yet. Rabinta. I agree, my nose has never failed me, but I don't smell anything. That's not normal. Something really terrible must have happened here a long time ago. Ridiculous. We cannot base our decisions on your feelings alone. You can stay and look for whatever terrible thing is supposed to be here, but I... Ulrich, help, come quick. Railgrim and Cornelia, they... Ulrich, what happened? We are... We were attacked by fiends, and Railgrim and Cornelia fell down a crevice. Oh no, oh no. Grr. Where? This way. Roegrim and Cornelia, where could they have gone? We have to assume the worst. If I can't find them, no one can. Why must Humes and Galka be so irresponsible? It is their fault for wandering off without telling us. There are too few of us left to continue. I say we go back. Besides, we would find nothing even if we stayed. I second that. I've had enough of this creepy place anyway. But there are still places we haven't looked. We have seen enough. There's nothing here but dust and ruins. We accomplished nothing but losing 2 members of our party and wasting an extraordinary amount of time. Yeah, you're right. This whole expedition was a failure. Let's head back tomorrow. Ulrich, tell me something. Was it really an accident? What do you mean? Is it not true that there is some, shall we say, tension between Humes and Galka and Bastok these days? Are you accusing me of something, Elvin? Huh. Calm down. I do not care if it was an accident or not. I care even less about your little country's problems. Just do not cause any more trouble with such trivial matters while I am around, that is all. Coruscant. It is quite late to be up and about, Sir Frank Mage. Is something wrong? Ah, Corsil, it's nothing. I could not sleep, so I decided to take a walk. Leave me be, I am fine. Yes, sir. No, not you, Raogrim. What do you mean? He died in an accident. I know nothing. Sir Frank Mage, are you alright, sir? Stop, do not come any further. No, no. Sir Frank Mage? And now we have obtained our very first Magicite, which is Opti Stone. So key item, temporary Magicite Optistone. Examine Magicite Optistone. The crystal you found in the void is glowing eerily. Alright, so now we're going to get ourselves out of this place. And that is our first journey, so that's in the void. Then we want to I believe we are going to so this one, and then we are going to talk to him. I believe, yeah, our next place is Castle Ostroha, which is the first time we've been here. It is located at L8 in Merifatod Mountains. So, we talked to him. Aemon Validator, welcome to the Deeds of Heroism Rewards Exchange Service. This was a complete misclick, so we are going to come back to him. We didn't want to talk to him, we wanted to talk to Igsley. And we want to find Merifatod Mountains, which is going to be here. Understood. Away to Merifatod Mountains you go. And we'll put on our mount and map. Okay, so we get ported way down here. That outpost is here for the book. In my suggestion, just follow this road. If you try to go this way, like, it may look like it's faster to like cut this way or something. However, there's a bunch of crevices and holes that you can't get around in this area if you just keep walking. So I would just, the fastest way is going to be following the road. And that way, also, if you try to go this way, because we need to get to Castle Ostroha and it is right here. But if you try to go this way, this chain, this structure part is actually blocking right here. So, like, it's pretty much, it opens up right here. And it, but it's pretty much blocking your road. I think it starts actually opening up right around here somewhere. But, I would just suggest follow the road. It looks like it's, you know, it is kind of curved, and out of this it just looks like it might be faster to go straight. In most places you'll find yourself backtracking, so I would recommend just follow the road and call it good. We, since we haven't been here before, we're gonna go get the survival guide. It is, I mean, you know, it's not too far out of our way. It's kind of a far away distance, but we're gonna be going right to the section of road that will take us right to it. So we might as well get it now since it is our first visit to this place. But yeah, I recommend just following the road in this map if you take the um Unity warp, because it's going to save you a little bit of time. Because if you try to cut through, you're gonna be finding crevices that you can't get past, and it's kind of a headache. The reason I know this is because um I've tried it before. I'm like, oh, this looks much faster, and then I'm finding myself trying to backtrack and trying to find ways to get around. So, but I mean, you can try it, and you might find a good route, but I would say the road is the best route in this area. You can see that white structure that will become a blocking path to you if you try to go but if you follow the road, you go right under it. If you don't follow the road, you run right into it. From previous experience, that's what I have learned. Yeah, so we're, like I said, we're gonna take a quick turn and go to the outpost and grab the survival guide, just so we have it for future endeavors. And yeah, I'm disappointed that we had to do this video this way, because like I say, it will be labeled part 2 of Bastok Mission. I can't even think of which Bastok Mission we are. I think it's 4-1. But when I label it, or title it, it will be in the title, and it will be part 2, because that's, I was thinking I might just put the videos together, but it doesn't really make sense. So we're just gonna leave it as 2 separate videos, and but really the first one will just be reading the walkthrough, and then the second one is this one, and it's actually doing what we read. So, but now I know that you must unlock, you must raise your level cap from 50 to 55, because for whatever reason that seems to be a requirement for this quest. I was thinking that because I know not sure if it's the next mission or the mission after. I think it's the next mission, but it you know, you would want to be 55 for, but this one you should be able to do at 50 without any sort of issue, really, unless you go the wrong way. But because like I say, the dungeons we're entering, they do have much higher level enemies, but if you're you know, if you follow the walkthrough and you have your silent powder and your invisible or silent oil and invisible powder, then you should be okay. And so that's why I figured we could do it at level 50 without an issue. But apparently, I mean, you can pick up this, you can get the mission started, which is really irritating. That is, you know, you would think it would be like it would just stop you from being able to even start the mission until you have actually done that quest. But oh well, it is what it is. Huh. So nice. So we are now on this side. This is the side we need to be on of this structure-like thing. If you're on the other side, you have to go all the way back to the road, pretty much, to get get here. So, like I say, I think following the road is the fastest and best option. All right. So this is the entrance to Castle Ostroha right here. And so we're going to walk in. And this castle is absolutely humongous. And you're sent here a few times for different quests. So, well, quests and missions. So you should get familiar with it. All right. So we shouldn't have any issues right now, but we want to have our trusts out just all the same. As we get higher up into the castle, they are much stronger enemies, and they will start attacking. But I think we can walk through this part without interruption. All right. So we are here when we first enter, and we just want to walk there. So we'll just go down here and up. There will be a little door here. And then you cannot walk straight. If you try to walk straight, you will, there's something blocking the path. It looks like you can walk straight there, but you can't. So come up and over. And then these guys are sight. And they do link. And you just want to be careful. I gotta say the first level of this dungeon, we should be okay. Let's make sure we're okay. So there's going to be this little door here. Now, this thing is very picky about where you stand. And yeah, see, there's the trap door. So you want to, as soon as you turn the lever, you want to move away. And then since that was the trap door, this will be the door. And it changes all the time, so you know you want to pay attention. Like each time you go there, it could be a completely different lever. So, I think it changes daily. The game, you know, the game time day. So, if you go there twice in the same game time day, then it should be the same. But if you change day, if the day changes on you, then it might be a different level or lever. So I think, yeah, we want to go this way. I think I'm kind of trying to do this off memory so we can, but, I might forget. So, you know, and don't walk off the edge. If you can walk off the edge here, I believe. So just don't. All right, so we should come out. And if we, like, right now I'm not too worried about the enemies, but we want to make sure, because if they start attacking us, we're gonna be sad. So we want to go into this cave, like so. And I know I'm going rather quick, so I think I think we're okay. Okay, okay, so yeah, we need to get to a door at H9. And I think these guys check. Oh man, we kind of so build our items. We're gonna need this starting now. I was kind of hoping we could just walk through them, but so now I think I might have confused myself, but that's okay if we did. We should get there. Okay, so if you come into this room, do not go into that pool because those things will aggro. They're oozes today, but normally they're leeches. Alright, so and then what is this? This isn't right. What is brass statue? Okay, where? So okay, so we need to click the. Oh yeah. So we want to. We got caught, didn't we? Hold on. Oh, we got. Dang it. We got way too many of them. Oh, that's a journey that was. Okay. Huh. Well, that's a journey that we will forget we made. We went down the wrong place. Okay. Huh. So, well, the good news is we do have the survival guide. And so we can go to Bastok Mines and oh, that makes me fun. Makes me laugh. Makes me funny. Oops. So don't follow that example because that was just bad. Okay, so now we're gonna go back. Sorry. That was a complete wasted part of this video. So now we gotta go. At least we do have that is the good news. I mean, because there it is. Because you know it would we get all the way there and we don't grab the survival guide, and then we have to do that, make that journey all the way back. So okay, this time we're in Castle Ostroha once more, and I was trying to see if I could kind of do it off memory rather than looking, and that was kind of a bad idea. So this time we're going to get through the brass door up here, and then I'm going to actually start reading where we need to go, because that was just stupidity that would have been easily avoided had I decided to look. So our first objective when you come in here is to, for this specific quest, is to come up this way and go this way. And then we don't have to worry about these ones, which is nice. But if they say they're a decent challenge, or you know, then that's when you're gonna actually have to pay attention to them. And that's why we were trying to put the oil on, or the powder, or whatever. Anyway, so this time we will try, like, we should be able to open, oops, door, yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna put the prism powder on now, and okay, so now we want to head up to we want to go to the second floor and go to G7. So we'll go up the stairs, and then then we want to head to G7 since we're on the second floor. So this is, I should have showed the map. So, oh, it doesn't, I guess it doesn't say, does it? Well, so we want to head to G7. So it's going to be there. So we want to go up here and go this way and around. If you try to go down any of this, there's like things that block, so you can't. So you want to just go up this way and around. So we had that part correct. That part of this we did correctly. So that's a plus anyway. However, it's a little ways after that we messed up. So we'll pretty much see where we messed up. We will have to light a torch somewhere around here. I was really thinking it was that door that we had walked into, but it was the wrong one. So we'll go around this little bend thing. And if you have a class that has the invisible, such as dancer or ninja, you'll really like it. I found, especially with dancer, I'm not sure about ninja, but if you buy the powder and oil from the mug vendor, it does happen to last longer than what the one when you use the ability for dancer. So that is something to. Okay, so now we are here. We are out on this balcony. So on this map, head north to a cave entrance at I-7. So we want to, and again, don't fall off, because you can fall off here, is a fact. And then once we get in here, this is where the enemies do actually start to become so stronger. Here, follow the right wall until you reach the door at H9. So we want to just follow this right wall. And hopefully we don't get attacked. So the right wall. And I do believe, well, you probably actually want to have your silent oil on because of the bats around here. But, we've seen to be okay with the bats not attacking us. So, guess that's good. Okay, following the right wall. So we'll turn here. And this is H9 or H8. And then these lieutenants are rather mean. Huh. So this time we're just gonna follow the wall. Okay, so this is the door we needed. See, I turned here and went up and over. But this is the door we actually need. So, of course we've got this dude that's standing there. So that's no good. Hopefully we just get him. Oh, we got two of them. Ah. And then... oh well, at least it's only two of them and not the whole entire castle like last time. Huh. Boy, I attacked that one and they all came. I mean, if it would have been... I think we would have been fine if it would have only been two of them, but everything in that area was coming after us. Oops. Really? So it's again, you have to be standing at a particular spot. Why not? What the heck? I've never had this issue with the torch. Ah, there we go. Light the torch, yes. And then it walks us through. And then... so, now we want to... items... we're going to put our silent and prism powder on. Okay. Now we want to take a right to another brass door, click the door and open it. So... and... okay. So our little mishap. Huh. Now we are in the altar room. Fixblix. Fixblix. What happened? Are you alright? Oh, Verena. What happened here? Who did this to you? Tell me who. Nobody, Verena. Don't hate them. I know. Hate will get us nowhere. I understand how you feel. If only we all could, then there'd be no more fighting. Verena, don't cry. It's okay, Fixblix. You don't have to worry. I'll be all right. Yeah. Shh. Your courage needs no words. Even now, I can feel the warmth of your heart. Just hang in there. Something else. Yes, Vicky. What is it? Thank you. No, Vicky, thank you. You've shown us our mistakes. Bye bye. Fickblix always told us that someday people and beastmen would get along. I suppose you'll keep on hating them. No, not just hating, actually fighting them. But just remember this one thing. Some beastmen think like Fickblix did. There's more to life than what you see in front of you. We're all following on the river of life, not just watching from the banks. Alrighty then. And now we are in the correct room, and this is we just want to walk. There is no enemies in this room. So we don't have to worry about it. And then we'll see the Magicite up there. And this is our second Magicite. So we have one more to go. So we'll select it. Star Sybil. Summoning you say? Karaha Baraha. Yes, I would like to name this magic summoning. The divine text depict it in the form of the Star Sybil commanding a great beast. At any rate, we are very close. Soon the magic of summoning will be complete. Are you uneasy, Your Holiness? Yes, very. Time is of the essence. The lines of battle are at Tarangi Canyon and draw close to Saratobaruta. The attack on Oztroha shall fell, and many flames of life will be extinguished like the star reading long ago. Place your trust in me, Your Holiness. Winters shall escape its fate of ruin. The Book of the Gods has taught me everything. It told me the meaning of the tower and the fountain, and it has taught me how to command the greatest of beasts. Shoo, keep away. Keep your grimy claws off of Winder's Oristry Minister, Ajido Marujido, Yugudo Avatar. You are a fool for coming here to the throne room alone. You say you are the Winder's Oristry Minister, Ajido Marujido? Gok, Oristry Minister, and I am Aviatory Ministry. How do we know what you speak is not lies? Gok. I should cut you up and send you to Heaven's Tower. Gok. Silence. Our little friend came all the way from Winders to greet us. Let us hear what he has to say. Ka. You came all the way to ask about the full moon fountain. Well, you Tora have probably already realized why the Horatoto runes were built and why the full moon fountain exists underneath them. Those runes are evil. The towers sponge dry and the areas around Serta of all their magic. You think that we Yugudo are the cause of these wastelands, but you only have yourselves to thank. You, the Tora that activated those towers. The towers are all damaged. How do you explain magic still being drained from the plains of Serta? What about you Gudo? What are those things that you continue digging? Those stones? Maybe they're the cause of all this. Ka. I commend you on your perceptiveness. But the reason Serta is becoming a wasteland has nothing to do with those stones. That night, 20 years ago, when we were defeated by your armies, you made a grave mistake. Ka. You still do not understand. Make your way deep into the central tower of the Horatoto runes. There you will see firsthand what the Star Sibyl and those summoners really did. The moon and the stars no longer smile upon Windurst. Now the world shall kneel before the Yugudo. Stars of the heaven, tell me what to do. Tell me, Baruha, help me. And now we have the key item Magicite Ore Stone. Key item Magicite Ore Stone. Examine Magicite Ore Stone. The crystal you found in Castle Otstroha. It is glowing eerily. Alright. Then we have one more place to visit. And this is Beidou this time. Huh. So, our little mishap costs us a little bit of time. But yeah, that's what I did is I turned the wrong corner and it offset us. So the good news is we already have the survival guide to Beidou, so we can just current region, no, we went to Bastok markets. We were going to mines. So if you're watching this, you can skip the first part of the mistake one, and then right as soon as we go back, we get it right. And it was simply my mistake for thinking that no, that I knew where I needed to go. And that's why we need to follow the walkthrough. Then we'll just get there without the extra nonsense of, you know? So, now we need to go to Beidou. So this will be our second trip to Beidou. If you didn't do the Notorious Monsters, then technically it will be your third trip to Beidou. You'll make one trip there to kill the 20 copper, and then you'll make a brand new trip to get the pieces from the 2 Notorious Monsters, and then you'll make one to do what we're about to do. So, but for us, since we did the 2 Notorious Monsters, you know, this will be our second adventure. So, this is for Beidou when we're ready to go find the Magicite. From the entrance, head back to the tunnel at H7. Inside, follow the left wall to zone into Kuala Doom. And there are no monsters in here. Click the Magicite for your last key item, Magicite or a stone, and then make your way back to Wayno. Alright, so it's kind of been discovered that we can run around here without worrying too much about something attacking us. So we're gonna go to H7, which is so this is H7, and you'll just go down the tunnel, and then when you get into the tunnel, oh, we don't have it open, the map for it just yet. Okay, now we should. We'll just last time, if you were going to kill the Notorious Monsters, you went this way. Well, this time we're just gonna make basically a circle and go this way. So that's all we're going to do. And then we should zone in. And then now we're in Coolum Doom, and that's what it looks like. And there should be nothing in here other than our Magicite. So we'll just run. Oh, there is a door. And this is the reason you need all the pieces. So we'll open the door. Investigate the door, yes. And the silver bell, the silver bell coruscant rosary, and black mankini necklace shine brightly. And so having all those pieces means you can get through the door. If you don't have all three pieces, it means you need to go back and find out what piece you are missing. But you have to have all three of them in order to get in here. Blammer, those explosions pretty amazing, aren't they? Oh, Amrin. Indeed, without them, we would not have been able to dig that mine. Now, finally, we can compete with Sandoria for power. Huh. Quadev aren't good enough to live in there. One blast should take care of them. Banbin. Roagrim. What is the matter, Banbin? Lord Roagrim. We've found the Quadev temple in the mines, as you suspected. I could not stop them. That is unfortunate. As always, they don't even try to understand. Ulrich, nothing. With all the Quadev guarding the place, you think we'd find a treasure too. Come on, let's move. Let's just finish this job and go. Cornelia, Ulrich, wait. As I thought, they were trying to protect their eggs. But they don't even try to understand. Is that all you've got, Raogrim? Ulrich, why? Why? Because I never liked you, that's why. You will never get away with this, Ulrich. Watch me. Cornelia. Well, what have I done? Why? I couldn't let you die here, Raogrim. There are people who need you. Cornelia! No, no! And so... Lion. So that's what Magicite looks like. What are they trying to do with it, though? Who are you? Shadow of Darkness. You are too late. I have already awakened. Your rage, cowardice, envy, arrogance, and apathy. From these I will spread the bane that will destroy Vanadil. Who are you? Your kind awakened me, and this time you will be destroyed. You cannot stop me. Vanadil will be the grave for you and your kind. The Shadow Lord, it can't be. His powers couldn't have returned. Then it is true. The Beastmen are trying to bring back the Shadow Lord. Be careful. Now we have Magicite Auristone. So Magicite Aura Stone. Examine Magicite Aura Stone. A crystal you found in Beidou. It is glowing eerily. So, now we're gonna go, and that was our final trip. So now we can finish this mission. And it was, it would have been fine had we went down the right path in Castle Ostroha. We wouldn't have even aggroed anything. But you know that happens. And then it would have been better if we could have put this, you know, with the video I started it on. But again, this will be part 2, because that's the way it's going to have to be. So Wayno, and then Relude Gardens 1.1. And this time we're going to be walking up the stairs. So we will go this way. And we'll get a cutscene. Magicite, yes, these stones emit the same power as crystals. Though impure, that power is great indeed. Now it is clear why the beastmen gathered where they did. They were drawn to the Magicite's great power. Yes, it is time to eradicate the beastmen threat once and for all. I thank you for your service. Here is an airship pass. With it, you may travel to any nation you please. The 3 stones are incomplete, but with the powers of the 4th stone, the rest that rest deep beneath Castle Zaval, perhaps then the Shadow Lord will rise again. Of course, the talisman that seals Zaval's inner depths was put in place over 20 years ago. It would stop any attempt. I've also read that the 3 keys to open the seal were kept safely by the 3 great nations. High Wind, Your Grace. What is it? Dire news, Your Grace. The leaders of all 3 nations have been attacked. Attacked by beastmen? Yes, Your Grace. Confound them. They're one step ahead of us. So they seek to resurrect the Shadow Lord, quite a lofty goal for beastmen. So be it, then perhaps you should return to your embassy. I will call for your aid again soon. Until then, be well. Eldnarshe. Hey, what's going on? Oh, you don't have to tell me. Oh, so you went to Castle Stroha and met a girl named Verena there, and she gets along with the beastmen? Wow, so maybe we could get along. Hey, Wolfgang, Wolfie, you here? What would you ask of me, Lord El Narshe? Could you find someone named Verena and bring her here? I heard she's Alda's little sister. Of course, my lord, but may I ask why? She seems of questionable intentions. I think she has some nifty powers, so I just want to play with her. That's all. Oh, and don't tell this to Camelot. Not. I want to surprise him. As you wish, my lord. I can't wait. And once you receive your airship pass, key items, permanent airship pass, examine airship pass. This pass allows you to ride airships to Sandioria, Bastok, and Windhurst from Wayno. So, the airship pass isn't that big of a deal now because we have home points, but I'm sure at the start of this game, it was a huge deal. Then I believe to finish it, we come over back to our embassy and we talk to Gogin. Wandering, you made it back in one piece. Now we are rank 5. No time for R&R, soldier. Your country needs you. The ambassador's away, so you'll have to carry this back to the administration. Take the airship. I'll stay here to get to the bottom of this. So we gain 10,000 gil and a key item, message to Wayno. And key item, temporary message to Wayno. Examine message to Wayno. An intruder snuck into the president's office in Bastok. The president himself was attacked. Return to Bastok immediately. So, we will ride the airship just to see it at one point, but it won't be this time. We are going to call this video over. So we'll just go back to Bastok because Bastok is our starting place. Markets, home point, exit. So that is Bastok Mission 4-1, I believe. Let's get over to where we log out. And we'll check. So, and now we are level 51 and our job level, our profile, we are now rank 5, and our combat skill, we are at 156 with our hand-to-hand, and then our playtime is 1 day, 11 hours, 55 minutes, and 8 seconds. Then if we go to, so the mission we just completed was Bastok Mission 4-1 Magicite. That is what this one was called. In our next episode, I believe we're just going to go ahead and push ourselves from 51 to 55, and that will be our next episode. I'm disappointed in the way this turned out. I was thinking we could do that. We could do that mission at 50 and then do the level cap afterwards, but it turns out that is not the case. So this is going to be Bastok Mission 4-1 Part 2 is what it will be titled. Part 1 will be just basically us finding out we can't do it yet and reading the walkthrough. So that's how it will play out, and the video in between is going to just be us getting the level cap quest complete for being able to go up to level 55. And I do hope you guys have enjoyed my playthrough this far, and we will continue on at a later time. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.